Hi everyone, this is Jeff Miracola, Fantasy Artist and Illustrator. I'm just doing a simple sketch today. When I started the sketch out, I had really no idea where it was going to go. It wasn't pre-planned or anything like that. I just felt like drawing some kind of skull-headed warrior. In this drawing, I'm using an Ebony pencil. I use Ebony pencils an awful lot in my drawings. They're made by Prismacolor. They're very dark lead, but also very soft lead. They're just very easy to draw with, especially if you're going to draw with holding the pencil on the side. You can cover large areas with those pencils. Right here I'm using Prismacolor markers to just start dropping in some of the shadow areas. I decided that I want the light source to be underneath this ghoulish creature to make it look even more dramatic. So I'm just kind of drawing or blocking in shadows at the top of the figure.
It's the lyrical recipe, lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me, I accept and expect no less than the best and inject intellect without disrespect. Come on, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do.
I've switched to a darker Prismacolor marker here. Again, just darkening up the shadows.
Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it. Like an epidemic, pop star gimmick. Hit it, get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Whole dream diminished. See, I play the season, y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason, y'all hip the image. But I believe the dream.
So here I've got my golden acrylic paints. I use these paints occasionally because they're already very fluid paints. I use them occasionally for airbrushing. Just adding a little bit of water on my palette to thin the paints a bit. Mixing a little brown with green to make it ugly. To make this really gross green color. Just keep going back and grabbing more water and thinning it out. The surface that I'm painting this on is chipboard, or like cardboard. So the paint just soaks into it very quickly. I didn't coat this with anything, so the paint just soaks right into it. I actually hadn't planned on doing a painting here. I thought I was going to just do a marker drawing. But at some point I just felt like dropping in a background colors with paint. I'm brushing over it because I'm just filling in the whole area with this middle value. I know at this point that I'm going to work back into this with black ink and ultimately work into it with a white color pencil as well, just to give the figure more form and pull out highlights and things like that. So right now I'm just dropping in middle values and just trying to make it look a little more interesting. I'm just using a standard acrylic paintbrush. I believe it's a low Cornell paintbrush. I don't know offhand what size it is. Yeah, but it's about 3/4 to an inch thick. No big science to this. I'm just kind of making a mess, enjoying it. Alright, so here we go. I've started inking. That's a low Cornell brush. I believe it's a 5/0 size brush. And I'm using the same kind of ink I always use, which is a Koh-i-Noor Black India ink. So I'm just drawing with the ink, filling in areas, going back over, doing cross hatching here, you see. I love drawing with ink. I used to be afraid of inking and drawing with ink until I decided I don't really care about making a mess. Once I gave up on the notion that I was going to be this master inker, I became a lot more comfortable with it. I said, you know what, let's just have fun with this. I don't need to make every stroke perfect. I just let the ink be what it is. I let it flow, and I use the brush and just have fun with it. The piece starts to come together here. I really like the underlighting on this. Okay, so here I go with my Prismacolor white color pencils. Because the surface that I'm working on is already brown, like this cardboard and chipboard brown, and then I've painted into it with these additional colors to darken it up, the white pencil then really pops. And again, this is just a sketch. I'm having fun with it. I'm keeping it loose, energetic, holding the pencil on the side here to cover larger areas and get a little bit of a different texture going on. You can see the cardboard surface that I'm working on starting to curl up a little bit there because of the watercolor or the acrylics that I used on it, but actually it flattens out later on once it dries. Here I'm taking a toothbrush and mixing up some white acrylic paint, just putting some splatters on, just because. Just because the stuff needs splatters. And I need to brush my teeth too. And now to make the sketch really pop out, I thought, you know what, let's add a really bright red background here and just have some fun with it. I'm not trying to be perfect about painting the background, still let some of that yucky yellowish green brown mix kind of show through in areas, just to add some interest. Again, just trying to have fun with this, keep it loose. Keep it a sketch. Don't want to get too carried away. But I really enjoy working this way. Working mixed media at times. This has got a little bit of everything in it. It's got the paint, it's got pencil, it's got colored pencil, it's got ink. It's fun to use these opportunities when I do these sketches like this to just experiment and have fun, because that's what it's all about. And just grabbing a little bit of white paint and hitting in a few highlights. And I'm done. Thanks for spending a little time with me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always posting videos. I also welcome any questions or comments you might have. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Ha 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 ha!